Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, here with our Iron Teeth hard mode playthrough. Things are going well. We're in the middle of a drought. We have plenty of water. We have plenty of everything. Almost everything. We are lacking in a few things. One, we're lacking in metal blocks, and that's because we don't have enough scrap. We don't have enough scrap because I only had one beaver doing scrap up here. That is now a bot. So he's going to be working 24 hours a day. And also over here, we have 3 more bots taking down scrap metal there. Because we need to build a new base over here. But we can't do that until we get some treated planks. So we need to figure that out, which is awkward, but doable. We just need to wait a little while for this to fill. I think this is going to be the thing. We have to wait for this to fill here so we can put a little pump here, and then the pump can supply water for this side here. So I'm kind of waiting for the drought to finish for that one there. However, there are a few other things we can do, and that is also deal with the other thing we're lacking, which is gears. We don't have enough gears. We've got enough metal, enough iron planks. That's not a problem. We don't have enough gears. Now there's 2 ways. One, we could make them bots instead of beavers. 2, we could add more gear workshops. And that's what we're going to do instead, because it was suggested that we take the fermenters and put them here in this gap. Does mean it's going to cut out our battery supply a little bit. It's going to cut down how much power they can store. But that's okay. That's okay, because the batteries are only there for... the batteries are there to take over the load when it's too high for us, which will happen during the day, and then at night time, these will run and pick up the slack. So everything should be pretty awesome for that. Everything should be pretty awesome for that. You can't get enough materials because you can't get enough materials because you don't have enough bots, not enough metal. So yeah. Okay. So let's do that. Let's do this. Let's I can only move 2 of them right now because we don't have the space. So I can put. Whoa, that's really tall. I'd really like that to be elsewhere. We'll put one there, one there. I want to put one there, but I can't do that yet because I need access to this path going up because we still haven't built the batteries on top. But we'll do that. We'll put one there. And these are going to be for fermented cassavas, which is fine. And then we can get rid of these. Woof, woof, woof. And I'm going to make this high priority so they grab them. And we're going to put in some more gear workshops right here, like this. 1 and 2. There we go. Boom. And then you'll make even more gears, which is cool. I can't make them bots yet because we don't have enough bots. Bots are basically running everything. They're running the part factories, which was what was injuring our beavers the most. They're running the explosive factory and they're running the smelters, which is fine. They're also running the industrial log piles. I don't think they need to because we're full on wood. So we could switch that back to being normal beavers and save some bots that way, and then maybe put the bots in the gear one. But then if we put them in the gear one, they will use more wood than we're producing probably. So what I could do is switch the part factories back to being normal beavers right now, because we're not getting enough metal in for them to be doing the thing anyway. So let's do that. Let's switch these back to being. It doesn't mean beavers are going to get injured, but that's okay. We have medical beds. I don't know if I put these in between cameras, but it's been mentioned a few times. I have 6 medical beds. 3 here, 3 here. So we have medical beds. We don't have any healers, so they just get a bonus to healing. They don't get the uber bonus that you get with the medical beds. But it should be okay. And then we can change these over to being run by bots, which is 1,000 science. I'm trying to save up 5,000 science because I want to switch this over to bots as well, or 10,000 science. However, that's we've managed to gain 3,000 science in about 5 days, so 1,000 is nothing. 1,000, yeah, we're good for. Let's make these all bots like that. There we go. Boom. The bots can do things. We have bots in the district centre as well, so they're going to be working throughout the night to build things, which is awesome. These just need logs, so that's not fine. These need logs and planks. There's planks on the floor. We've got plenty of planks. That should all get built fairly quickly. And there we go. The fermenters and the gear factories are all up and running. So hopefully now we'll get some more gears coming in. And that means we can build things. The biggest drain right now is these that aren't even being built yet. They require 100 gears a go and 50 metal blocks. So they're trying to fill them when there's nothing else to build. So it's just eating away our resources. So I think I just need to sit back and let the game run for a bit. And we can build our gravity batteries. We could build these up as far as we can with treated planks. Then when the drought finishes and the water comes back, we can see just how this works. So it's going to fill up in here, and it's going to pour through here, down here, into here. And what I want to do is I want to just fill this up, and it will fill up both sides here. I've left this here on purpose because then this can be its own separate reservoir to the main system. So when this dries out, it doesn't affect this one, this side. So this will fill up back to this area here, which will keep it all wet there. We can put in a little water dump here, and then once we know this is working and we have a water pump, we can then feed water dumps down here, because that's what we want to do. We want to put little water dumps, like maybe one in the corner there to get all this area green, and one in the corner here to get all this area green. And then we can put trees in the top area here, and all of our industrialness can be around here, and this can become bot central, which would be awesome. Absolutely awesome. We need two types of trees. We need a tree for running the engines, and we also need pines, which we can then break down into, well, not break down, but we can get the pine syrup from, or the pine syrup, pine sap from, to make the treated planks. And this is going to make treated planks. So that's the plan. Okay, in that case, we'll be back in 7.5 days. Well, time just flies by when you can edit videos. The drought is over. The flood is a coming, and the water is a filling, which is awesome because that's exactly what we need. So, how do we get a pump down here? I could put one right here. That would probably work. Yeah, it can reach down far enough there. I just don't know whether if I put it there, I can actually get the what's it called? I forgot what it's called. The district crossing. Let's unlock this. Boom. No, I wouldn't be able to. If I put that there, I wouldn't be able to get the pump in there. If the pump had the door on the other side, it would work beautifully, but it doesn't, so we can't. Although I could put that there, and put a little. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Let's put in a platform there. We'll put in a district crossing here, and oop. I can remember where they are. There, that one. Boom, there you go. And oh no, wrong. District crossing goes there, and pump will go here, which will supply water to our dumps. I don't need water actually over here for food use at all. I do need to unlock that because this is going to be all bots on this side. I don't need water over here for use of beavers drinking, so we'll be fine with that. I have also prepared explosions, 1, 2, so that we can put in some water dumps here and one here. And then we can hopefully get ourselves a path up there and a path. I think I want to do well, really it should be here, shouldn't it? Right next to the pump, bomb like that. There we go. And then we want to chop down trees here and plant new trees and generally just do all the things. Do all the things. Let's do this. Zoop and zoop. There we go. So we're going to trees over here and trees over here. I'm not sure what we're going to do where. Like, we do need trees to make planks as well, so we're going to need more trees for chopping down than we are for pine. So I think this is going to be pine this side, and then we'll do oak this side for planting, for chopping down. So yeah, if we go with that route, that'll be a lot easier for us. So let's get a couple of log piles in, shall we? I think I'll just get 2 in. I think that'll be fine. I don't need massive amounts of storage over here A lot. In fact, one will be fine. One will be fine for us. There we go. Boom. Looks like that. That'll come here. So this will be that. So then we want to put in over here a forester. And I'm just slap it right back there. Boom. In fact, you're only going to plant like once, aren't you? Worth of stuff. So yeah. And then we're going to have like 2 gather flag, not gather flags, no, not gather flag. We're going to have this other one, isn't it? It's this one, the tapper shack. Let's unlock that. Yeah, so that's the tapper shack will go in here. Okay, so I don't need to do that actually. Well, we'll do that, and then we'll plant all the pine trees over here. None of this is going to happen right now because we don't have any actual we could go further down there. I think I'm just going to go to here, and that'll do for the minute. Boom, there you go, pine trees, and then we'll replace that with the tapper shack, and then you can tap on the stuff. And then the tapper's shack will give us pine resin, and pine resin, I believe, is stored in one of these. Is that right? Pine resin? Yes, it's stored in one of those. There we go. That'll do. Pine resin can be stored in there, but on. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. And then over here is going to be the standard wood. So we're going to need a wood cutter and planters and other bits and pieces. I kind of need to clear this area out first. So we'll do that. We'll clear the area out of all the things first. So let's put in a lumberjack flag. Let's put one down here. And we'll just have the one chop down all the trees at the top, and then we can move it later. So like that, there we go. Okie dokie, okie dokie. And then we want to have underground ruins to make here, but we also need power because it's all going to be bots over here. So we need power early, like really early. So we need to get an engine going over here. An engine going over here with power coming at the back of it, and then out the back of it we need to run power for the bots. That's the most important thing, is power for the bots. However, we also do want other things as well. So if we're going to go with the wood workshop, so the wood workshop is going to require right, that makes, let's look at these ratios. So that makes 1 treated plank every 3 hours. And the mine uses 1 treated plank every 1.8 hours, depending on which way we go. So that's fine. We only need 1 to 1. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, no, no. We need 2 to 1, because this is 3 hours to make 1. So we need 2 of these just to keep up with the mine. Okay, just to keep up with the mine, and that's going to produce a little tiny excess amount, which is fine. Which is fine. We'll take the excess amount and we'll send it off to wherever we need to send it off to. Okay, but to do that we also need planks, because it needs standard planks as well. So we need a plank factory like that, and the plank factory produces 1 plank in 0.63 hours, and you use 1 plank in 3 hours and pine resin. So you're fine. You're good. You're good. There's no worry about that. So that's absolutely fine. But there we go. Okay, let's put in a power line at the back. Boop. Doop, doop, like that. There we go. Awesome. What else do we need? Power for the bots. Yep. Now, do we want to make the metal over here as well? We could do that. We could make the metal over here as well. 1 charging station can supply about 5 bots. So how many bots are we going to have? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at least. The mine can take 10 bots, so there's 19. So we're gonna have 20 bots over here. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of power, a lot of bot power, a lot of bot power. That's okay, we can figure that out. But yeah, if we also was to turn the scrap into metal over here and then just send the metal away rather than sending the scrap away, that saves us a bit of effort here. With things we can get rid of these 2. and not worry about having to do them. And then we could also move the bot creation down here as well, so that it always stays as a valid bot area. And we could just put in, like, say, one bot assembler, and then see however many that supports. And then we can just focus on this area can be beavers, that can be your bots, and any dangerous jobs can become bots. I think I like doing that. I think I like, dare I say it, segregating the bots away from the beavers, just purely because, you know, the bots are, they can do all the dangerous jobs, danger bots, and beavers can do all the happy, joyous jobs. So, yeah, okay. I think we'll do that, +4 there, so we're going to have 25 at least. Okay, so let's let's put in the wood on this side, so we know that'll work, like that. And let's put in the smelting. Now, how much do you produce? You produce, if we don't use explosives, we just do that. It's 3 every 1.8 hours. And you consume 2 every 4 hours. So that means, as standard, you're going to be producing 6 every 4 hours. So I can run 3 of these. If we wanted to. We can run 3 of these. We're going to do that. We're going to absolutely do that. Let's get rid of those. We'll run 3 of those there. And then we'll just have massive amounts of iron running, which would be fantastic. However, you're not going to deal with that. No. You're not going to deal with that, because the iron requires 200. So 2 of these is one of those. So this isn't going to work. Okay. So rather than do that, I think we're going to move the engines over here. And we'll run all the power like over here, which is next to the wood, which makes a bit more sense. And then all the power can be run here as much as we need. Then we can just run the power line down into the back here, and this can where all the processing where all the processing is. Nice and easy. Yeah. Okay. How many engines can we get over here? If we do this, 2, 3, we can get 3 in there, but I can't get the power past. That's okay. We can always block one corner piece. Not a big deal. Blow that corner up, then we can run the power along. Fine. And also we could run the power down the back, and we'd have all the charging of the bots down here if we wanted to. Or I could turn them around and have the path going down here instead. And do, but we'll do that. I think we'll run the power down the bots. We'll run power. Power for charging bots is going to be easy, because they're just single bits, and they can also daisy chain power. Where are they? Here. So we could always have them as the ones that connect all the back line up here, and then just have a power outside of them, because that would work. If we did that like that would actually work. That would actually physically work. They would get power from them, like that. The power would come out the side of this one. Then we can just run it along to here to do all the things we need to do. So, yeah. Okie dokie. Okay, we'll blow that one up. We'll blow this one up. We might take a bit more of this corner off here. I don't know yet, but yeah. So, building stuff. We've still got lots to build, so we're going to be sending lots of resources down here and other bits and pieces for that. So, but yeah, what I need to do is basically I need to prioritize building one of these, and I need to prioritize building one of these, to at least get some bots running from there. Also, let's put in the district centre, because there you go. And I don't know what to call this one yet, so let's set this to all be beavers. Okay, and this is also going to be a this is going to be a high priority for the time being, because I want to make sure builders, the bots that we send build the things before stuff gets running, if that makes sense. You know, we want to make sure it's everything gets built before the beavers go off and find other jobs. So, okay, we have another drought coming, which is interesting, but we'll get there eventually. So, yeah, and then I can test whether this actually holds water for a decent amount of time. We'll see how it goes. I feel like this is going to be one single pump in quite a large reservoir here, so we're going to be fine. But what we'll do is we shall leave this one for now, and we shall come back next time, and then hopefully we can get our excavators going, because they are all done, dusted and full and everything apart from treated planks. So that's the next episode, treated planks. The bot area is going to be done. Do we just call this bot mining? Bot mining area, whatever. Let me know. What do you think? What should we call it? Also, what should we call our town? Our town doesn't have a name. Doesn't have a name. Just called District 1. Oh no, order. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.